Hi folks, welcome back. Got something on today. I've got a filter clean to do anyway, so it's time to get the filters all cleaned out. I'm getting right down on minimum feeds now with the fish. Temperature's hovering sort of 10 to 11. It went below 10 the other day and I stopped feeding, then I woke up next morning and it was back up. So anyway, I've got it also, it's time to make those changes to my filter that I said I was going to make. Way back, I said I was going to look at making some changes inside the filter system. And it's now time to do that. So I'm going to be looking at changing some filters. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Okay folks, as you can see, still getting the foam. Just actually taking the foam out now. Just pouring it away, it keeps coming back. I'm sure it is some sort of protein that's built up. Feeds, I'm still feeding only once a day. It is only wheat germ. So anyway, I'll just keep taking it out and I'm told it don't hurt anybody, I don't think. Yeah, still quite a lot of it. Anyway, let's go on to the next project. Right, so it's predominantly these bays I'm looking at. So this bay is going to change. We're going to get rid of these flow coats. I think I remember the name this time. They're going to go. I'm going to get rid of them. The middle sponges, they're going to stay. They're going to stay in place now. The jack matting, that's going to move from there into there. And then to replace the jack matting, I've been working on a new media similar to the K1 or the K1 Plus. But anyway, let's get these moved, get these bays cleaned, and then we'll start looking at what's going to go in where this jack matting's coming from. So jack matting from here to there, that in the bin, and then the foam staying where it is. Let's crack on. Right, everything's turned off. We're going to start making some moves then. So first of all, I'm going to get everywhere ready to start cleaning. Give it a good clean, and as I'm cleaning, get the jack matting out, get this into a bin bag. That bay will be then empty and ready to roll, and get that bay cleaned out. So I'm going to clean from that end to that end this time. Okay, let's go. Well, I tell you what, I can't believe there was that many in there. I've also taken this off as well. This was the outletty bit to stop catching these things as they were going out, so that's going to come off as well. It might go back on, I don't know yet, but I'm going to see what happens with the jack matting goes in there. So I've got a lot of cleaning to do yet, so I might as well crack on with the cleaning. But yeah, I've got a whole bin bag full of those things, and I bet I'll find more at the bottom of there when I clear it out. But yeah, this it's all needing a good clean. So anyway, let's crack on. Right, here's an interesting one. As I'm clearing the bottom of this, I'm finding leftovers of a pond bomb. That's what I'm going to put back into there. I shan't waste them. Look, these are the beneficial bacteria pond bombs that have made their way through the system and into the bottom of my filter system. Let's see if we get any more. Yeah, that seems to be it. But yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Pond bombs. Okay, so bay's empty. Bin bag full of the flow coat. So that's now gone. Taken off the inlet outlet thing for the last bay because I don't know whether it will fit once the jack matting moves from where it is now into the last bay. And then a little surprise feature to go in there that I've been working on over the last few weeks. So first of all, I'm going to get some more water into here because I've used a lot of water just clearing that out. I had to give it a really good, I was hoping not to use too much water, but I had to give it a really good rinse out. So it's all ready to go in for the next lot. So I'll get some water in and then we'll get the jack matting moving. Right, adding beneficial bacteria to your pond. This is, again, another interesting one. I've got loads of interesting stuff today. Middle of winter. Well, it's into winter now. Loads of people have not nothing to do with the ponds. I seem to be dead busy with mine. My missus is saying, I thought you were going to calm down with the pond now. I'm just as busy, which is good. Busy is good. But anyway, so as I was getting the remains of the mucky water out of me last bay, I siphoned some of it because I could see some of the little black things, and all the beneficial bacteria that I had added to the pond, you know, the little pond balls you get, little pond balls and the pond bombs and everything that dissolve when they need to, found them all in here. So this is interesting. So these will go back in underneath my jack matting because I want the beneficial bacteria to go up through the jack matting and continue to create in there. So that's interesting. There you go. Pond bombs, adding beneficial bacteria. People say it's a waste of money. Well, that money's still sitting in the bottom of my pond filter. So that's an interesting one. There you go. Every day's a school day. So I'm going to have to blow air through the jack matting when it moves from there to there. But the air I've got blowing in there at the moment, I'm going to need that air for the next stage of what I'm putting in. So we're going to have to create something to go into that last bay. Cue the music.
Perfect.
Hang on a minute. Remember watching the A-Team? You know when certain music came and you went, oh, they're building something now. Okay, so there it is. The AW52-39 air blower that I just made. How cool is that? By the way, those AW52-39, that's just my initials, and one of those numbers is my age, and the other number is how many holes I put in it. Anyway, right, I'm gonna get this fitted in anyway because I'm gonna get this blower in. If it's gonna work. I haven't even tried it yet, to be honest. Put it on the bottom. This is going to go underneath, and the jack matting's going to go on top. Let's go. Right, what I'm going to do first of all is get the air. I've just I bought some more some airline. Get the airline. I'm going to put it inside the insulation tubing that I've got, and pop it out somewhere here. What do you think? It's got a crack? Yeah, it has. So I just turn that over. There we go. Right. So if I get this popping out somewhere here. So I'll just feed that into the other end, and then it gets that little break. Because my intention here, and again, comment below, every day's a school day, is to try to, I've moved the air pump into the garage now. So that's now drawing air from inside the garage, which is about 4 degrees warmer than it is outside, which is interesting. So my intention is to get warmer air blowing from inside the garage and into the filter system. So I'm almost getting warm air blowing into warm air bubbles blowing, if that makes sense. So instead of cold air through the compressor thingy, I'm getting the warm air coming through. So there we are, got that now. So that's pretty well insulated. Can move that back down now. So let's get this fired up into there. So that should fit on the end. And then what I've done is I've created two ends. So I've got one on one and then one on the other. So the air, the original air, will come from here. Will blow into this end like so. And then I'm going to run another pipe from there to here and blank off this. So I've got air blowing at both ends. So I'll try to get an even blow then. So let's get some more pipe. So now I've cut the bit of pipe. I'm now going to connect this end. So when it blows straight through, theory is, it'll blow to this end as well. Again, I've not tried all this yet, I'm just trying this, so see if it works. You know what's coming next, don't you? Every day is a school day. Okay, so anyway, this is going to now, I'm just going to get this blowing actually and see what happens when I push it underwater before I start attaching it to things. Right, so first of all I'm going to attach it to this bottom grid thing, a couple of cable ties, so it goes down nice and even. I should say it stays down there, even though it's got the jack matting on it, but I just wanted to make sure it was attached to something. You can hear it already blowing away. Oh, I've got to block off that end, haven't I, as well? I've got one end to block off because it was an open end there. I don't want it blowing out of there, I want it blowing out of everywhere else. Hey, I wonder if this works. I can patent it. It's got my name on it. AW 52-39. Right, I've got to find something to clamp that off. Okay, so I've just plugged that off. That end's now plugged off, so there's no air blowing out of that now. So it's just a case of really, I suppose, of putting the jack matting in. Right, let's get the jack matting moved. Suppose I might as well clean it while I'm here as well. It needs a damn good cleaning. Give it a good shake in there. You don't want to keep this stuff out of water for too long, because obviously you've got all the beneficial bacteria that is on these mats, which apparently is one of the best forms to have for your beneficial bacteria to live on. I'm told that the breeders in Japan swear by these things. That's only what I'm told. I'm not seeing them, not been. Wouldn't mind going one day. That's what I'm told. Got to get it into this water as soon as I can. It's got beneficial bacteria on it. Right, let's start packing these in. This doesn't look like I'm going to be able to put that cover piece back on again. This bit, that's not going to be able to go on because it's nowhere near. So that bit's going to have to stay off. which is not a major problem. I'm wondering whether just leave gaps or do I pack it in tight. I was watching, I don't know whether any of you are aware of the guy called, oh, I forgot what his name is now, died recently. Anyway, he spent a lot of time in Japan doing this kind of stuff, and he made some of these mattings and he actually put gaps in between them. So I'm wondering whether to just try it with a gap in between, see what happens, because that might work. I don't know, what do you reckon? Comment below, because that's now full. I'm hoping they don't start blowing around once they're in. But anyway, let's get some more water in and then we'll see what happens to him, eh? Now, here's a little idea my brother's come up with. Thanks, Tim. He watches this channel as well, bless him. Because in one of my other videos, I think it might have been the last one, when I pick up the polycarbonate cover and I put these underneath to hold it up, and every time it blows hard, whoosh, they fall in the drink. So Tim said, just stick a couple of hinges on him, mate. So every time you pick it up, the hinge just swings in and it's there, and then you don't have to keep collecting it and getting it out of the water. So let's have a go at that. And just get these finished up. Right, see them in action. So what happens now, in theory, is we pick this up, the handle goes down on the other side, and that ain't going to blow away. Yeah, that's cool. And then when you want to put them down again, opposite. Tim, nice one, little bro. I like that. Yep, we'll go with that. Cheers, mate. Ka-ching. Okay, there it is. Get in there. Right, that's working really well. I'm getting bubbles all the way around now off my AW52-36 air blower. I'm going to patent that. Anybody want to buy one? So yeah, there you go. Fantastic. Everything's moved from that bay. That bay's now empty. That's for stage 2. This bay now has the... Now, the only thing, I tell you one thing I've got to be aware of on this, and again, comment below, is the outlet is here. Okay, now I'm blowing bubbles and potentially sucking bubbles in and through the pump. Now, is that a good idea? Chucking bubbles through a water pump? I don't know. Something in the back of my mind is telling me, is that a good idea, And Andy's going, I don't know, what do you reckon? Maybe it isn't, maybe it is. But anyway, there you go. So that's done. Sorted me covers as well. So stage 2 in the next video. So there you go again. Ka-ching! Yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe if you've not subscribed yet. Click the likes if you've liked it. I want to see if we can get 300 likes. Please, let's see if we can do 300 likes. Because I think we've mostly done is like 200 and something. Never done 300 or even 400. So click like. See if we get 400 likes, that'd be ace. Ding the bell, bing, if you want notifications of more videos coming out. This was Koi Pond Lifestyle.